Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Reverse Hive Mind. I'm your pal Sutherland, and on tap today, some more Lost Judgment. So we'll just jump right on in. We just have to rest up on the main couch for the story. So let's see what we have in store. Yeah, 100 yen for sleeping.
Yagami, remember those uniforms I mentioned yesterday? You'll need to put one on before we go.
Disguise
They
time.
should be a perfect fit. After all, there's no information I can't find, body measurements included.
Minor
Yeah,
creep
I don't
factor.
doubt that. You've never been one to miss a detail.
Minor creepy factor there. Alright, cool. So this is from the last game as well, disguises. Only used it a few times, but it's kind of fun. So we'll go ahead and change into our disguise. Shark stars.
What's up with those guys? They sure look like men on a mission. But for what?
We will now commence our journey by taxi to Seriyo High. Gentlemen, are we all ready? Remember, this case can open up a lot for us depending on how we solve it. So let's leave no stone unturned.
Don't worry. No case is too big or too small. We always swing for the fences. Ain't that right, Tom?
You know it.
Good. Then let's get going.
Like the hard rock guitar. Cool. So let's go to the high school since we got nothing better to do. Okay. So we'll go to the high school. And we get 100 yen for spending 500 yen.
Ah, you must be the repairman. The chairman said you'd be here. I take it you know where you're going?
Yes, but thank you anyway.
Ooh, this place reeks of money.
Yeah, they are a prestigious prep school.
Wonder if the kids are on recess.
So, our first order of business is to analyze the layout of the school. The schoolyard should provide the proper vantage point. Let's head there.
Okay. So I have a feeling this place is going to feature prominently in the game. So we'll check it out, get a lay of the land, and
It seems this school's
see what's
design is fairly
here.
conventional. See, there's the classroom building, and that must be the gym.
By the way, how many spy cams do we have?
20 in total, all of which feed directly to my computer.
Think we ought to split them up between us?
We could, but that might draw extra attention. We stick out enough as is, so people will wonder what we're doing alone. But if we moved in pairs, they'd write us off a lot easier.
Clever as always, Yagami. Huh. That reminds me of something. When a con man pretends to be a cop, they'll usually bring along a partner. It seems the added person adds legitimacy, unless you're a natural skeptic. All that is to say, Yagami knows his material.
Hear that, Tom? You should have been a con man.
Very funny. So, how about Kaito-san and I take half the cameras and you guys take the rest? Where are they, anyway?
Right here. Now, these cameras don't see very far, but they do see wide. 150 degrees, to be precise. So let's try to set them up where we think a bully would be most likely to strike.
So, we just gotta find the teacher's blind spots, eh? You're looking at a natural, buddy.
You would brag about something like that, Kaito-san.
Better stop before I blush.
Yeah, of all the
All
people
right,
there,
guys, I think it's time for action.
Kaito seems like the one.
Okay, Tak and I'll start here. And you guys can work your way around opposite us.
Affirmative.
Cool. Hopefully they'll turn us loose
We
now.
only got 10 cameras, so we gotta use them smart.
Okay. So we'll wander around. I'm curious to see if there are optional places, or if there's specific spots they want. Be kind of cool if you got different events based upon where you put the cameras.
Oh. Yeah, of course. The shoe lockers. Bet all kinds of teen drama goes down here.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. That's where you drop love letters to your crush. Or challenge your rivals to duels.
Dude, what century did you go to school in?
Ugh, whatever. All I'm saying is, this place is worth at least 3 cameras.
That many? Just for the lockers?
Yep. See, a school never has that many blind spots. So when you do find one, you make it special. And this one's pinging my radar pretty hard here.
Huh. If you're that sure, let's do it.
Tsukumo reporting in. I see you've set up a few cameras already. Feed is coming in nice and clear. You guys are doing awesome.
Thanks. How's things on your end?
We just finished with the back of the gym. Next up is the classroom building.
Copy that.
All right, Tak. Just follow my lead.
Okay, so apparently we're gonna follow Kaito around a little bit. Looking for any sort of shiny objects. Never know what you can pick up. Apparently we're gonna go to another building. Apologies for my drunken camera wobbling. Just wanna make sure I don't miss anything.
The boys will handle this floor. So let's go up one more.
Gotcha.
Every bully loves a good pair of stairs. Pushing someone down them ruins their day pretty quick.
You think it's really that often? Still, it is a blind spot.
Yep. Close
The
corners
angle the
make
camera
for
was
poor
coming from.
visibility, making this a #1 choice among assholes.
You don't say.
Actually be a good spot.
All right. Then let's get a camera here. All right. Let's move up to the next floor.
I'm just waiting for us to encounter that group of kids that we beat the crap out of earlier.
Yagami sheep, are you perhaps on the second floor?
Yeah, we're about to start setting up.
Okay, we're almost done with the first floor, and we'll be heading to the east building after. I think we can handle that all on our own. So can you finish up the second and third floors here?
Sure, not a problem.
Splitting up for a bit shouldn't hurt. How about I take the second floor and you do the third?
Works for me.
Somewhere out of the way and hard to spot. Okay, so Kaito's taking the second floor, so we'll head on up. See what there is to do. Yeah, that's a good idea. Just about to say, same spot on the staircase for all 3 floors is a good idea. So, let's see what there is to see on the 3rd floor. Yeah, no. Thank you, Yagami. At least he realizes that putting a camera there ethically is dubious at best. Seriously? I wouldn't even go there. They seriously have a bathroom camera? I'm not cool with that. Okay. Invisible wall. Let's wander down here. And invisible wall. Okay. So apparently the game really wants us to go to the 4th floor, so we'll go check that out.
Looking for something, pal? I'm kind of busy, in case you couldn't tell.
Observation mode. Alright, cool. So let's check this guy out. Wait. Didn't mean to jump into that, but oh well, ridiculous. Ah. So, what is it? L3, observation mode.
What the?
Bingo. Just peeled the label off the bottle. Perhaps some mid-morning sake? Maybe I'm too dark. Always worth grabbing some shinies. He's got his hand. Oh, bingo. He's smoking, that's why. And I could notice that when he was talking. You could see the smoke wisping up. But I think he's more about smoking. Alright, cool. That should give us the leverage we need to get this guy moving. Yeah, I don't want to give him 1,000 yen.
I'm pretty sure smoking's not allowed in school. Should you really be doing that here?
Oh, you saw that, huh? Could you, keep this between us?
I can. But in exchange, I'm gonna need this area clear.
Yeah, sure. No problem. Just don't tell anyone, okay?
There we go. Let's get that set up. So that's kind of cool, depending on your observations and what you notice. The obvious and the not so obvious. It did change your options, so that's kind of cool. Really didn't want to spend 1,000 yen to get that doofus to move, so that worked out. Okay. Let's go back and see what Kaito's up to. Apparently there's a classroom.
Kaito-san, I'm done setting up the 3rd floor.
Same. I've hit up every blind spot I could think of. Thing is, I've still got 2 cameras left. Maybe this tight corridor might be good. The teachers probably passed by without a second glance.
Hey Kaito-san, don't you think we should be installing these in classrooms? Isn't that where bullying primarily takes place?
You might be right about that. But we couldn't cover every classroom if we wanted to, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, fair enough. Nice to see you putting so much thought into this.
So, as professionals, we'll just have to make do with what we've got. We should set this camera up wherever we can get the broadest view. How about the ceiling in the middle of the hall? Then we'll see everyone going in and out of class. Okay, Tuck, I'm gonna give you a boost. So make sure you find a good spot for that thing, okay?
Uh-huh.
This ought to be interesting.
You know, we totally could have done this during recess. Everyone's just staring at us.
Too late to whine now. Just do what you gotta do and be done with it.
I think they could have gone and gotten a ladder from facilities maintenance or something. Oh. There's our motley crew from before.
Hey, you saw them, right? Those kids who started trouble at the restaurant.
You noticed too, huh?
Classroom 2-2.
Sounds like we've got some bullies in there for sure. That'll be a prime spot for the last camera.
All right. Just make sure they don't see your face.
Oh, goody. Time for stealth.
Let's roll, Doc.
Excuse me, but I don't recall there being an inspection today.
Whoa.
Sorry to be in your
Ah,
way, man.
teacher.
We won't take long.
I understand, but nobody notified me we'd have any interruptions.
Yeah. And nobody notified us this school.
Oh,
night.
Kaito.
Or these teachers.
You know what? I don't seem to recognize either of you. Probably because our usual repairmen were here just last month.
Can't say I know anything about that. We're just here doing our job, man.
You can call me Sawa-sensei, not ma'am, and you're in my classroom. Forgive me, but who may I ask called you here?
The chairman hired
It
us.
was the chairman who called us in. I had assumed all teachers were notified.
Oh, the chairman. Well, I suppose I should leave it at that then, hmm?
Well, when you say it like that,
Did he make this appointment with you directly?
Yep, sure did. So, thank you for your business.
And I'm sure our chairman gave you his name?
his name? Oh, well, that would be...
And what was the name of the school chairman? I probably should have been paying better attention to that. I have to think about that for a second. It's Okuda-san.
Okuda-san. How could I forget?
Yes, of course. I'm sorry for being so rude.
Ah, no problem at all, Teach. By the way, anyone ever tell you how stunning you are? I'd say you're just my type. My dream gal, even.
Landed on a little thick there,
What?
huh, Kaito?
Ignore him, please. Like I said, we'll get this done quick and be out of your hair. And we're done. Sorry again for the disturbance. We'll be going now. The hell was that, Kaito-san? Your forget we're working here?
Yeah, but man, that chick's the spitting image of a teacher I had a crush on. One of my few good school
Oh,
memories.
Kaito.
What, so that makes me the bad guy?
All right, all right. Back to work. I get it.
This is Tsukumo reporting in. Yagami-shi, please respond.
Hey man, we just finished setting up the cameras.
Good, so did we. Could you and Kaito-san meet us at the gymnasium then? It's empty at the moment. I thought we might as well check the camera feed and discuss what to do moving forward.
Got it. Then we'll see you at the gym.
Time for dodgeballs. Or dodgeball. Dodgeballs, really? Oh. 5Ds. Dodge, dip, dive, duck, and dodge. Though honestly, a dodgeball minigame would be pretty awesome. Excuse you. Janitor coming through. Like how he marches with a mission. Okie doke.
Excellent work, gentlemen. All cameras are fully operational.
So, now all we do is sit back and watch?
Something like that, yes. By the way, Yagami-shi, I noticed you installed a camera in a classroom. Did you find a lead there or something?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that classroom had those problem kids from yesterday. Thought they'd be worth keeping an eye on.
Aha. Well, nothing unusual's turned up yet.
Guess we'll have to watch and wait. If there's any bullying happening at this school, this is a surefire way to find out.
Wrong as it is, there's something about smoking in school that makes it feel twice as good.
You're awfully nostalgic today, Kaito-san.
Yeah, well, my school wasn't as fancy as this one. Plus, I dropped out after a year.
Uh-oh. Guys, check this out. I think we may have
Backstory.
found something.
What is it?
This is the classroom where Yagami-shi set up the camera. Class 2-2.
Them again. Now they're picking on a girl.
Whoa, did you see that?
No, they're writing something on her? With a permanent marker?
Yo, Doc, let's go kick the shit out of those punks. No way I'm letting that slide.
Yeah, this is a problem.
Hold on, Yagami-san.
What now?
Looks like they got what they came for. They're already leaving the classroom.
Plus, you know, beating the crap out of
Nobody
them.
helping her. It's
Doesn't
like
really
they don't
help.
even want to see it. Kids think this doesn't involve you?
Let's go, Kaito-san. I want to see what happened with my own two eyes.
Yeah.
I suppose we should report this to our client. I didn't expect to find anything this quickly, though. But now, we have irrefutable evidence that bullying is real here at Seriyo. We'll have to take this up with the chairman and see how we should proceed.
Yeah, at least Tsukumo is a little bit more measured in his response. Be awfully random just have the janitor show up and start kicking the crap out of the bullies in class. As amusing as it would be. And satisfying. Anyway, let's wander down to classroom 2-2. And see what's up there. Feeling we're gonna go talk to our bullying victim. And see what's up with her.
Tak, that's her. The girl we saw on camera.
Let's get a little closer and see how she's doing. Uh-huh. What the? Suspicious.
Like how he said suspicious as soon as he looked at Kaito. I'm just looking around. The observation mode. The last game, there were cats that you could find at each scene. And I probably mentioned that before, but I always enjoyed trying to find the cat at the scene.
Hey.
Oh. So someone wrote slut on the back of her hand in permanent marker. Well,
What the?
we know who the someone is.
Suspicious.
Indoor shoes.
Hey. What the?
Oh.
Suspicious.
Yeah. Okay, investigation's complete.
This is Tsukumo, paging Yagami.
Yeah, what's up?
I've just reported our findings to the chairman. Could you meet us here? His office is on the 3rd floor of the east building.
On our way.
Random janitor walks in, reads what's written on her hand, walks away.
Tak, too fast.
Uh-oh. Kaito needs to get some more reps in on the treadmill. Okay. Is that 3rd floor? Okay. To Okuda's office. I'm not gonna forget his name now. Oh, old circuit. So, never know when that junk will come in handy. So we're at Okuda's office. Yeah, we'll let this run and then we'll pick it up next time.
Please, come in.
Huh? You're that teacher.
Sawa-sensei, wasn't it? To what do we owe the pleasure?
All of these men are detectives?
Yes, and I'd like you to keep their identities a secret. These gentlemen here are Yagami-san and Kaito-san.
I see. Very well then.
Yoko Sawa.
I've explained the situation to Sawa-sensei, our homeroom teacher for Class 2-2. Why don't you both have a seat?
I knew something was wrong. But I could never put my finger on what.
The girl being bullied. Her name's Mami Koda. Do I have that right?
Yes, she's in the basketball club. And so are all those kids surrounding her.
Wonder if that's where the bullying started.
Sawa-sensei, You mentioned noticing something was wrong?
Well, only that Koda-san hasn't been herself lately.
Suspend him. Expel him. Kick those bullies the hell out of here. The video we took has all you need.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. For one thing, it would be quite problematic to use this video as evidence.
True. The school can't just come out and say, we've been recording your kids without consent.
Yes, and let us bear in mind, they still have their whole lives ahead of them. We cannot treat this lightly.
You're not saying we should look the other way, are you?
Hey, last night you said the total opposite, man.
If you intend to cover this up, let me just begin by saying...
No one is suggesting we cover it up.
Then we need to act now. We have no idea how close to the edge Koda-san could be. What if there's a chance? What if she does something drastic before tomorrow?
Yeah, so whether or not she's jumping to conclusions or not, not
Pardon
sure.
me for saying so, but bullying is rarely resolved by the victim and the perpetrator coming to a mutual agreement.
Yeah.
Thus, a third party must intervene.
I presume you read that in a book somewhere. I can tell you from experience that no victim finds it easy to open up about their situation. Not to family, friends, anyone. It takes a tremendous amount of courage for a bullied child to come forth and seek help. So if we, as outsiders, are to intervene, we must consider the ramifications.
Even so!
No, I think the chairman's right. Making a big scene might only make things worse for Koda-san.
Oh, come on, Talk. That's not like you. Someone's drowning right in front of your eyes, and you're just gonna watch him sink?
No,
What I'm
but you'd be
saying
smart
is,
about
We
it.
have to put a stop to the bullying without getting the whole school involved. What started in that classroom will end in that classroom.
Uh-huh.
I'm sorry, but did you say you were a detective?
Name's Yagami.
And you want to put a stop to the bullying, like it's that easy? Tell me, where does all this confidence come from?
Alright.
You think there's a real chance we could pull this off, Yagami-san?
I do. Can you bring up that video again?
Sure. One moment.
I think the secret to stopping the bullying is right here in this video.
Really? Then by all means, detective, enlighten us.
You don't have to be so condescending.
Nope, she's got a point. You gotta back up that claim. So what's this big secret you're talking about?
Kaito's simping so hard for the teacher. So the secret in the video on how to stop the bullying. The onlookers. Yeah, that was brought up. I'm thinking that's most likely the correct answer, because we've already established that the victim speaking up takes a lot of courage. And the bullying footage in and of itself doesn't really solve anything unless you expel all of the bullies, which that's a possibility, but not what they're looking for. So I think the onlookers are the problem.
It's those students sitting idly by. They're aware of the problem, but aren't doing anything to help.
Well, yeah, there's a whole flock of bullies. Get in their way, you're their next target. Adults do the same thing, honestly. Guess we're not so different from high schoolers.
Then we should hold some sort of trial and get the class involved? Is that what you're trying to suggest?
Again, something like that would only spread the issue. And that would only bring more pain to Kodo-san. Tell me, what is your suggestion, Yagami-san?
What I'm getting at is that it's the silence of all her classmates that's empowering these bullies. On the surface, we only see students turning their eyes as one of their own gets tormented. They feign disinterest, or pretend not to notice, because remember, that's the safest thing to do. But deep down, kills them to see it.
Yeah, no shit.
So if the class could just express that, the pressure would then shift to the bullies. We have to tip the social balance in that classroom, become the voices of justice, of social law. Then, it's the bullies who become the outcasts. Would they keep running the risk of bullying if it meant social exile?
I can see how you arrived there.
An interesting
All right,
theory.
so where do we come in?
We come in by giving the bystanders a voice. We're gonna be the spark that lights a fire. After all, the first voice matters the most.
Okay, so what's the plan here?
Tsukumo, how fast can you get your hands on a couple of mini speakers? I want to put them in the classroom where they can't be seen.
I can have them here momentarily, but I admit I don't really grasp the plan here.
I don't blame you. I honestly can't say it'll work, but I think it's worth a shot.
I see. In that case, I'll be back before school's out.
Chairman, I don't know what these detectives are planning, but I'll tell you this right now. I refuse to stand idly by while a student gets pushed to the breaking point.
Do you remember what I told you about the student who committed suicide? That affected Sawa-sensei profoundly. Perhaps she blames herself for being unable to prevent it, whatever the cause may have been.
I can see that.
As the chairman of this school, I don't want to let her down. So please, help her, Yagami-san. Help us all.
Well, that's the idea. I'm sure she has some motivations for that. I mean, obviously you brought that up, but
How's it coming along,
it's
Yagami?
probably more.
No complications, I presume?
So far, so good. Looks like most of the students have gone home.
Do you have the speakers I gave you?
Yep, and they're just what I needed. You're the man, Tsukumo.
Heh. How about we save the praise for after our plan works out?
Anybody in the classroom right now?
In class 2-2? Let me check.
It's the only classroom camera.
Now that's odd.
What's wrong?
Well, that one's fine, but there's something wrong with the camera in the classroom building. The one on the second floor by the stairs.
Is it broken?
No, still getting a signal. Something might be blocking the lens?
All right, I'll check it out on the way.
Suspicious. And we'll check it out next time. Got an extra long bonus video on this one thanks to that cutscene. We'll see you in the next one.